Hey Raf, long day.
You could say that. Been debugging this code for what feels like forever. What about you, Miss Finance Whiz? Stock market on fire again?
Not quite as dramatic as that, but definitely keeping me on my toes. Speaking of fire, though, did you see this article about blockchain and commodities?
Blockchain and coffee beans? Now that's a new one. Let me take a peek. Huh, this is actually pretty fascinating. It talks about using blockchain to track the origin of commodities and ensure ethical sourcing.
Right? I know, right? It's like a light bulb moment. All this time, we have no clue where the materials in our everyday items come from. Like, the cobalt in my phone could be mined by kids in terrible conditions for all I know.
Exactly. And it's not just about labor practices. What about environmental impact? This article mentions graphite, a key component in electric car batteries. Apparently, a lot of it comes from China, where regulations might be lax.
Yikes. That's not good for the environment or the future of clean energy. But this blockchain thing, it sounds like it could change the game.
The article mentions something called asset tokenization. Basically, it creates a digital record of the commodity's journey, from mine to market. You'd know where it came from, how it was mined, and its environmental footprint.
That level of transparency would be a game changer for investors like me. Imagine being able to invest in commodities with a clear conscience, knowing they were sourced responsibly.
Not just investors. Consumers too. This Savala platform they mention, it uses blockchain to track graphite and lets people buy and sell it using a special digital currency called COM.
Whoa, so it's like a stock exchange for ethically sourced materials?
That's the idea. The article says it could even allow everyday people to invest directly in responsible mining operations.
Now that's putting the power back in the hands of the people. No more faceless corporations controlling the supply chain.
Exactly. And think about the possibilities beyond graphite. Coffee beans, cotton, timber, all these industries could benefit from this kind of transparency.
Imagine being able to buy a cup of coffee knowing the beans were grown on a sustainable farm that pays its workers fairly.
We're talking a complete overhaul of the commodities market. It wouldn't just be about profit anymore, but about creating a win-win situation for everyone involved.
Now that's a future I can get behind. We could even develop some cool apps or tools to help consumers track the origins of their purchases based on blockchain data.
You know what, Tina? That's a fantastic idea. We could build a platform that aggregates information from various blockchain-based commodity trading platforms. Like a one-stop shop for ethical consumers.
Now you're talking. We could call it something like Conscious Consumer Connect. Catchy, right?